What's going on, campers? Dave here, the off-grid. I'm at the backpacking, hiking, camping, and gear, and we are in Sequoia National Park for this journey. We're doing a little bit of car camping. Apologies for any noise in the background. We got a lot of snowpack, a lot of water runoff. This is a gift. I'm here with my fiance Steph and our good friend Jenny, and we're going to do a little bit of exploring. And let me show you around camp real quick before I set up the tents. Swing around here. Already got the chairs set up. A little bit of a fire ring. They could have done a better job at digging that out. Campsite number 34 on the bare box there. And there's the whip-de-doo. Pretty packed here. But yeah, let's just get this trip going. Really excited to be back in the Sequoias. There's Steph. There's Jenny. Hey guys, we're just doing some low carb wraps, just lettuce wraps, and different meats, cheeses, veggies for lunch. Trying to keep it healthy, keeping it keto. Doing a good job. All right, I never do this, but let's see how it goes. Now, let me give you a preview of some camp goodies. First of which here is, I ended up getting the, I think it's a 1,000-watt version of the EcoFlow. It's, I'm not sure if you can see it in there. It's, yeah, it's called the River. And see if I can make the lights turn on again. There you go. So it's a really good display. It's got a little flashlight here. Couple different modes, strobe mode. Not sponsored, I just thought it was a cool tool, especially for car camping. A couple of different ports. Got a DC outlet over here, so like your old cigarette lighter. We got a fast charge USB, a couple extra USBs, a USB-C, and then we've got, I think there's two. So I could swing around over here. Okay, this is the might be the input charging. We've got solar panels as well for it, as well as being able to hook it up to your car. And then, sorry, I got this on a tripod. Pop you off here. And we've got 3 different AC outlets as well. So if you bring a separate, wall outlet to go with your USBs, you can do that as well. And this looks like an old computer charging point as well. It says expansion power port. So just thought that was a cool bit of kit that I could show you guys. I also brought a hammock. I might set this up tomorrow as well. This is by Wise Owl, so we'll set that up and see how that goes. Breaking out a couple of these Illuminate lanterns tonight. These are pretty cool. Bunch of different brightness levels. It looks like it's strobing out on camera, but in real life it doesn't do that. But it's got a lot of different ones, as well as the strobe as well. And it also has solar charging up here at the top, so that works really well. Also, show you a little bit with our chairs too. Steph really likes this lounger. It says it's the DL chair. It's got a couple of cup holders here. Super big and bulky, but lets you recline a little bit, and she really digs it. And I've got the old trusty dusty Amazon special. This one's called Rock Cloud. The reason why I like this one is because it is a 2-pound chair, so it's a little bit more sturdy, but it's got the cups underneath the feet here, which works really well in those softer grounds. I liked the model so much of the chair that I ended up picking up their little side table here as well. This just works really well, especially when you're away from the picnic table here, and you're sitting around the fire or whatever. We didn't get that going over there yet, but works really well for just kind of like not sitting around the picnic bench and being able to still enjoy like drinks and stuff like that, and to keep them off the ground. Because I do have a cup holder over here on the side too, which is really nice, and another slot over here. You can see that is more for like your cell phone or something like that, but both work really well, and we relax very well at camp with these options. And let's see what the temp is for tonight. Thanks Jenny for bringing the thermometer. It's dipping a little bit below 60. Probably can't see it on camera there. GoPro's not going to be able to focus on that, but it's showing a little bit under 60 degrees. But it's a little bit more humid where we're at tonight. Not a strong breeze, very light breeze. You can definitely feel it's a little bit more humid, so we're expecting temps to get into maybe the mid to upper 50s, but again, if it stays like this, then it's going to be very comfortable at night. Well, good evening on night one. Apologies, I didn't do that much filming today. We actually did a lot today, but we were kind of in a rush to cram everything in. So again, we're at Lodgepole Campground. We wound up going over to and doing Morro Rock. We saw General Sherman, the huge tree. I think it's like the tallest tree in the world, and did just kind of like touristy stuff, just kind of like walking around the visitor center and whatnot. Tonight we just scarfed down some burgers. We got the tents all set up. I'm swinging around real quick. Here's Jenny's. She says it's a 2P, but I think it's a 1P. And we got the REI Half Dome 2 Plus. So we're just chilling for the rest of the night. We also went on a little bit of a hike. So Morro Rock is not that long of a hike getting out there, but it is definitely strenuous and a little bit sketchy in some spots. So if you plan on doing that one, definitely take some precautions and some good shoes for that one. So we're just going to chill for the rest of the night, get up tomorrow, and we're going to do a day hike. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a little bit. So good night from night one. I'll see you on day two. Good morning on day two. We are just waking up. The temps got down to, I don't know, I want to say like the mid 50s, maybe a little bit lower last night. Just got the water boiling. We're keeping it semi-keto. This morning we're doing a little bit of oatmeal with some hard-boiled eggs and some fresh fruit with some coffee and tea. And then after that, we're just gonna pack up and do a quick day hike. A little bit more on that in a hot second. All right, we are out on trail. Hopefully you can hear me with the raging river in the background right over here. And we're going on a shorter day hike today. It's called the Tokopah Falls Trail. It's a little bit under 4 miles total. We got 2 going there and then 2 coming back on an out and back. Here with Steph and Jenny. I'm not sure if you can see them behind me there. And it is decently warm already. I forget what time it is. Check it out. It's about 10:15. We're here in late June. Again, this is a birthday gift from my honeys. And let's see what the trail has for us today. There's a lot of bear activity, especially yesterday when we were going through the touristy areas. So they got signs posted everywhere. We had a lot of snowpack and waterfall just in general over the winter time. So should be a lot of them out. Probably see them on this trail too, hopefully. I don't know, we'll see. I've already seen a bunch of lizards and ladybugs in this area are crazy this time of year too. But not too bad. Beautiful day. Excited to get out and do somewhat a little bit longer of a hike today, although we did walk a lot yesterday too. But yeah, a little bit about this one. We've got, like I said, a little bit under 4 miles total. We're starting at about 6,700 feet of elevation. We're going up to about 73 or 7,400 feet, something like that. And so it's not too bad. Gradual incline pretty much the whole way. There's like one section that might be a little steep, but for the rest, I think it should be pretty awesome. And at the end, hopefully we'll see some waterfall action, but we're gonna be following this stream pretty much the entire way. Stream, river, I don't know where, I forget the name of it. I'll put it on screen. Kapaway, Tapakapaway. I know I totally butchered that now. So I'll throw that up on screen for you guys to look at. But really loving this trail. It's very beautiful. Let's do a little bit of a gear update. On this one, I am bringing the Tour by Mountain Smith, and they're a 9-liter pack. I've shown this one before on the channel. If you haven't checked that out, I'll throw it up in the cards for you, where I did a first look on it, but let's just swing it around here. All right, I got my bear spray and a couple of water bottle pockets in the back. And then on the right side here, on my right hip, you can see that my cell phone is just popping out. The pocket's definitely not that big. My phone is a little bit oversized. I got the Pixel 6 Pro. It's definitely a little bit bigger with a case, but I definitely think that the pockets could be just a tad bigger. Still got a little bit of snow in this area over here, even though it's now 70s out. It's crazy. I definitely see it. Once we get into the clearing up top, I might be able to show you a little bit more. There's definitely snow on tops of the mountain peaks here, but it's crazy to still see it on the ground here, and we're almost in July. You know, I was thinking as we were going along, Tokopah sounds like Tokopah if you're a Pokemon fan. Heading back down. We just made it to the falls, had a quick snack up there. It's a decently popular spot. Not a ton of people, but everybody just wants to lounge in the rocks up there once you get to the halfway mark. So again, just an out and back. I'll end this one here because there's not as much to see, but I'll give you my final recap on this one. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite trails, even though it's kind of short. There's a ton to see, as you've probably seen in the video. It's really impossible to capture it all on camera, but very well maintained as well, so I have to give it up to the park rangers and the staff who are taking care of this area. And again, like I said, we had crazy snowpack this year. We're still seeing snow on the trail, so the waterfall is going really well this year. So I'm not sure if that's the same every single year, but that's it for this hike, and I'll see you guys back at camp. Back to camp. We already had some lunch, and we're going to take a dip down in the river because the showers are still closed. Hopefully they'll open up on the last day tomorrow as we're headed out, but no promises. That's why we're just gonna take a dip in the freezing waters. Holy crap, that snow melt is freezing. But it just occurred to me that I haven't showed you our setup inside of the tent of the REI Flat, or the REI Flash, the REI Half Dome 2 Plus. Let me swing you around. Show you what we got going on the inside. Ton of ants at this campsite, but I brought the Outdoor Vitals 30 degrees. So last night I was a little cold. I'm sleeping on top of just the Trekology UL option. So this is the 19-ounce option. I think it's actually heavier now. I think it's like 26, 27 ounces. But this is a long and not quite wide. I think it's about 23 inches. all the way across. We just got a thermarest pillow. Steph just brought a pillow from home. She's on top of a Nemo tensor there. You can see the yellow. And she's got an REI jewel bag. It's purple and reddish. Yeah, I slept a little cold last night. Just because there's no R value in this. It got down to maybe the upper 40s, low 50s, something like that, but I was still a little bit cold. Not from the bag. The bag is decently warm, and I really like the pad straps on this Outdoor Vitals Storm Loft quilt as well, so it really locks in the heat, but it was basically the cold from the ground just kind of sucking the heat out of me from last night, so I'm gonna have to bundle up a little bit more. I thought I was gonna be okay with a really low R value pad, but it wasn't the case. But let me swing it around and show you a little bit more of the tent. This is a classic tent, weighs about like 5-ish pounds, but they just have like a ton of pockets here. They got one over there, one in each corner basically, and we pretty much have stuff in almost every single corner. But they have really good, let me show you here, the canopy pockets too. For a two-person, this is a legit two-person, but it's got like 3 pockets here, like one on each side over here. And then we got stuff up here too, so we got 1, 2, 3 over here. And then we also have, I don't know how to get to it though. Yeah, here it is. So we've got these slim pockets. Sorry, the angle's kind of hard. I've got these slim pockets over here and another one over there too. So pockets galore on this thing, really feature rich. I don't know what the width of the tent floor is. I'm gonna have to post that for you guys, but I believe we have fit 2 long and wide Nemo tensors. Steph's is actually probably the regular length, and this one's only, the Trekology is only maybe 23 inches, but we have some additional space here on the side, so we definitely have fit 2 wide pads in here, no problem. So for car camping, I think this is an excellent 2-person tent, a legit 2-person tent to go with. That's gonna do it for night 2. We're just enjoying a fire right over here. Had basically the same stuff for dinner. We just did some burgers and try to keep it light. But that's it for night 2. Yeah, just winding down. Hopefully it won't get too cold tonight, and I'll check in tomorrow morning. Well, good morning on day 3. It was a little bit hotter yesterday, so sleeping wasn't that bad. I threw out my Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisper and slept pretty warmly, so it really wasn't that bad. Sleeping's already heating up today. We're just packing up, getting ready to go. We just had some eggs and Spam for breakfast, classics with some fruit and a little bit of oatmeal. Can show you the aftermath over here with the Coleman stove. So yeah, we're just gonna pack up real quick. I got my happy birthday sign over in the back there, so thanks to my fiance Steph for that, and our buddy Jenny for hooking me up with a great birthday. But yeah, we had an excellent time. We will definitely be back. The time flies by way too quickly, so definitely gonna have to be back and check out the rest of the area, as well as Kings Canyon a little bit up north. Haven't really explored it too much yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna pack up. We're all gonna pack up and just get on going. Hopefully one of the main roads has been closed this entire time, so we had to go up and around since we're coming from further south. So hopefully that'll be open today. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. I'll probably include a little time lapse here of just packing everything down. But thanks so much for watching this one. If you like this one, drop me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Give me a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And remember, if you're headed off grid, make sure you do your research and you make it a safe one. I'll see you guys on the next one. Dropping everything. Told you those hip belt pockets are horrible. Dropped my phone.